Welcome to part 2 of animal adaptations. Today we are going to learn about how animal pelts, skulls, scat, and tracks can show animal adaptations used to survive in its habitat. Pelts are the skin and fur of an animal. By looking at an animal's pelt, we can see the shape of the animal. Pelts show us how large or small an animal is. The thickness of the fur, such as this buffalo, show how it has adapted to the cold temperatures of its habitat. Pelts can even tell us if an animal lives in water or on land. Oily pelts like this river otter tell us it's adapted to spend a lot of its life in water. Skulls are made of bones that form the skeleton of the head and face to protect the brain. You can tell a lot about an animal just by looking at different parts of the skull. First, let's talk about what the skull's teeth tell us about the food an animal eats. This coyote, a carnivore, eats meat. See how sharp the teeth are? That's so the coyote can rip and tear meat in a scissor-like action. This white-tailed deer and her fawn, an herbivore, eat plants. Like most herbivores, deer teeth are well developed and flat with sharp ridges on the tops, so they can grind up plants. This black bear and her cubs are omnivores, eating many different foods, including meat and plants. Omnivores usually have a variety of all kinds of teeth. Bears have both sharp teeth like a coyote to rip and tear meat, and flat teeth like a deer for grinding plants. By looking at the location of an animal's eyes, you can tell whether the animal is a predator, a hunter, or is hunted as prey. Bobcats are predators, carnivores. The eyes are pointed forward, which allows the animal to focus on its prey as it hunts. A carnivore's eyes are at the front of the head, which result in a smaller field of view, but allows for depth perception needed to catch prey. This is called binocular vision. Generally, omnivores have eyes on the front of their heads like carnivores in order to best catch their prey. The snowshoe hare is hunted by many different animals. It is a prey animal, an herbivore. Herbivores' eyes face to the side, giving them monocular vision. An object is seen with only one eye at a time. While herbivores lack depth perception, they can watch for approaching predators in all directions. This function gives them a wider field of view so they can detect their predators earlier, having a chance to flee. Eyes in the front, the animal hunts. Eyes on the side, the animal hides. Scat is animal droppings. Each animal's scat is different. When looking at scat, if we see hair or bones, like this coyote scat, we know the animal has adapted to eat meat and has sharp teeth. If you see plant material, like this deer scat, we know it has flat teeth for grinding and chewing. Tracks are the imprint left in the ground from an animal walking. Tracks can tell us some adaptations. If there is webbed feet like this river otter's track, it means the animal is adapted to live part of its life in water. A bobcat track doesn't have claw marks. Catnails adapted to be able to pull them in while the cat is walking. This keeps claws sharp and allows the cat to walk quietly, sneaking up on prey. Next time you are outside, see if you can observe any animals' scat or tracks. Maybe you can spot some adaptations.